Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Divine Masculine Mondays, and it's a beautiful day. Happy Aries sun season. Happy spring equinox. We just had a Virgo full moon. We're ending Pisces season. There's so much happening energetically, and it's really beautiful and delicious. Aries is the sign of the first sign of the zodiac, right? So it's like a whole brand new New Year celebration. They're feisty. They're the initiators. They're very fiery. They're the rams of the zodiac, right? So even if there's a wall or a door, they're going head first through it, and they're going to make a way where there is no way. So really use the season to like propel you forward, to be the motivation, right? The fire under your ass that gets you started after all that introspectiveness that we had from Pisces season, right? We were in our heads, we were creating, we were imagining, we were trying to figure it all out, and now we take all that stuff from the dreamland, we manifest it into this physical reality, right? We bring our feet and plant them on the ground, and we get going. And so Aries is going to really help you to do that with the mix of the spring equinox, which is about new beginnings and starting over, and just so many beautiful things before you. So Divine Masculines, we're going to pull from a few decks. The Power Animal, of course, for you. Earth Magic, Sacred Destiny, and the Gateway Oracle. I want to see what's going on, what blessings this equinox and Aries season has for you. What is going on for the Divine Masculine? So thank you, angels and God. Oh, okay. Elephant. Right off the back, resolve. You will overcome any obstacles. Of course you will, Divine Masculine, because we're just getting started, right? Aries season. What did I just tell you? They're the ram of the zodiac. They push through. They put their heads down and they push through. So you're going to overcome anything, any challenges, any obstacles, anything that might have made you feel stuck or a little stagnant recently. Just know and trust in the process. Elephants are also a symbol of good luck and abundance. And they have long memories, right? Elephants remember everything. So this is about tapping in to your inner knowledge, the knowledge that you have from all the ages, the wisdom that you've collected from all your past lives, from your ancestors, and knowing that you have access to that at any given moment, and just calling out to your angels and your ancestors, like, what do I need to focus on right now? What is the next and best step for me, for my business, for my goals, for my dreams? Like, what do I need to be thinking about right now? Where should I be like concentrating my energies, right? Focusing my energies. What we focus on expands, right? So get laser focused on what it is that you truly do want instead of the things you don't, and know that you can push through it. See these obstacles for what they are, just little challenges to help you be an even better and greater version of yourself, right? You're seeing these obstacles so that you can learn something, so that you can grow to the next level. It's never there to keep you stagnant or to stop you. It's like, let me figure this out because I'll need it somewhere down the line. How many things have you learned in your life that you didn't really know or see an importance for until you got to these present moments, right? Until you realize, holy shit, I've been working my whole life for this moment, right? I've been training my whole life for this moment. Most of us don't even realize that in the minutes until we get to our destination and we realize that we've arrived. And everything that we went through, all the obstacles, all the challenges, all the delays, all the detours were what helped us be prepared for the gift and the blessing and the miracle that we've been asking for. Porcupine, innocence. Free yourself of guilt and shame. Sorry, I didn't see that. Free yourself of guilt and shame. It's time to let it go and to move forward. Forgiveness is a gift that we give to ourselves so that we're not holding on to the poison of the pain and the anger and the trauma of another person, place, situation, right? This is about you letting it go and you loving yourself. This innocence is also an energy of connecting with your inner child, right? Like really looking back over the years, really looking back over your lifetimes and realizing that you are more than the moment of pain. You're the more than the moment of trauma, whatever that was that came into your life. You're more than that, right? You are deeper, you're smarter, you're worthy, you're deserving, you're valuable, you're needed at this time. And so stop belittling yourself, stop criticizing yourself, stop talking yourself out of your blessings. Stop thinking that every obstacle that shows up is because you're not deserving of this blessing, of this miracle, of this grace from God. Like that is not true, right? So it's time to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the times that you made a mistake. Forgive the people around you for the times where they made a mistake. We need to understand that everyone in our lives is doing the best from where they're at, right? And that doesn't always resonate with where you're at. It doesn't always feel good, and especially with this card of innocence, right? This again, it's that energy of like an inner child. Like our parents may not have been perfect, but they were doing the best that they could, right? I have a teen. My mom was a teenage mom, and so in retrospect and thinking about my life, like, yeah, I had to realize like she did the best she could from a teenager's perspective, right? She didn't know what she didn't know, and she was learning it along the way, right? She was a child herself. So it's that reminder here too, like everyone's doing the best that they can, including you. So let go of the shame, let go of the guilt, let go of the anger, let go of the resentment, right? And cover yourself with grace. Ask for peace. Ask your angels to help you just to see a solution, to see a resolution, to just bring you peace and harmony over whatever this is. Ask the angels to pour love into you and to just have you feel the love of the divine so that you know that you are special and that you are valuable and that you don't need to be on the defense all the time. All right. It's time to put the pricks down and to let yourself be held in the arms and the hands of the divine and of love. We're gonna get one more divine masculine. Y'all are taking me out today. What's going on? Thank you, angels and guides. Can we get one more for the divine masculines, please? Cougar. Put on boom. But confidence. Be bold and take charge. Time to stop being defensive and scared. It's time to stop thinking that you cannot overcome these challenges and fears, whatever that is. It's time for you to have confidence in yourself. Not be defensive, but to have confidence in yourself, to have courage in yourself, to know that you can be the best you possible, and that even though you may not see even though the path may not be clear in front of you, right? Even though you may have people in your life right now that are not supporting your visions and your dreams, it doesn't matter. This is about you. This is about you doing what's best for you. This is about you standing in your truth. This is about you standing in your light. This is about you taking control of your life and realizing that you're the CEO of your life, that you are the author of your book. You are the captain of your ship. You and you alone, right? This is all about you and your energies. We can try to project and externalize shit that's going on at the end of the day. It's about us, right? At the end of the day, it's about us. There's no need to project. There's no need to externalize. If these things are coming up in our awareness, right? These reflections are there for a reason. People are either projecting onto you or a reflection back of something, right? So what's being reflected back to you? What are you seeing? Is it this fear and defensive behavior where every time someone says something to you or an opinion is offered that's different from yours, you get all up in your feelings and you're ready to just be prickly and attack and nobody can even get close to you, right? No one can even get close to you. Or are you going to stand in your confidence and your truth and take control of your life and realize that you're bigger than the things before you and that you are a child of the divine, and so there is nothing that can stop you, right? Everything works out for your greatest good at all times, and so you're going to keep moving forward with your life and your confidence and your trusting in yourself, right? Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in your team of light. Have confidence in your soul tribe. Have confidence in your abilities, right? You don't trust and believe you don't need to know everything at once. But the wisdom and the guidance will be given to you if you're open to it along the way. There's many things that don't even realize that we're prepared for until we get there and we figure it out along the way. It's about moving forward regardless and trusting that it's all going to work out for your greatest and highest good. Bottom of the deck, soul's path. Honor your soul's path. Honor your soul's path. It's again, you just got to keep going. You got to keep going. Stop being so defensive. You're not that hurt child anymore that people are going to just take advantage of or use or whatever. You're not that, right? You're not that anymore. You are strong and you're resilient, and it's time for you to honor you, right? It's time for you to stand in your power, to remember your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-respect, and to allow that to help you move forward throughout this season onto your path with confidence, with courage, with conviction, knowing that the whole angelic realm, all of heaven has got your back. All of heaven has got your back. And I love the fact that this is a whale, because whales are about singing, right? They sing to communicate. So there's messages that are going to be coming in for you through music that are going to really motivate you, guide you, direct you, give you clues, confirmations as to what your path is and what you need to be doing, right? This is honoring your soul's path. So if you're seeing whales, if any of these animals really come up, but if you're seeing whales, if you're hearing things through music, if you're all of a sudden interested in like frequencies and sound bowls and things like that, like they're all going to be very healing to you. Being by the water is going to be really healing to you and help you step even, it's going to give you clarity, right? And help you to really move forward on this path and to release this defensiveness, right? So that the innocent, pure soul you can step forward, right? It's time to release that low vibrational energy from you. It's not serving you any longer. Okay. Gaia. Thank you, Gaia. What messages do you have for the divine masculines on this day? Okay, okay, okay. Wow. I love it. Radiance. Look at that. Summer solstice. So we're celebrating the spring equinox, and then we have this beautiful summer solstice. So things are just going to get better and better and brighter for you, divine masculines. I just saw 222. Doorways are opening, pathways are being cleared. Like this is your time to shine, to stand bright, right? To be seen. Again, that confidence card, to be seen. And tree was grounding, right? So get outside in nature, like I just said about the water, that's going to be very healing. But get outside if you can get into a forest, or by a tree, a park, a playground. You know, if you can get your feet into the soil, that would be even better. But really connecting with Gaia and really connecting with nature right now, and getting outside and seeing, like here we are in the northern hemisphere, we're in the spring months, right? So we have flowers blooming, we have things budding all over the place. You're hearing birds chirping. Like the sky is sunny almost every day. The winds are like delicious and warm breezes. Like that's what's coming in for you. And if you're connecting with that nature, you get clarity. You can give to Gaia anything that's no longer serving you so she can transmute it to this beautifulness. And we can go on just shining our light and being radiant and being our ethereal selves, you know? All right, Gaia, what else do you got for the divine masculine? We're going to pull one more. One more. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Gaia. Wake up call. Like I said, divine masculines, it's time. See that beautiful full moon energy? That tsunami? Yeah, so for many of you, that Virgo full moon rocked you. That Virgo full moon that we just had on the 18th, oh, you got rocked. You got rocked. Endings, rugs pulled from under your feet, seeing shit in a whole new way, getting your feelings hurt for some of you, breakups, job endings, loss of homes, the list goes on and on. This was to be your wake up call. You need to stop hiding from yourself. You need to stop hiding from your light. You need to stop acting like everything is okay, right? The full moon is kind of hard to see behind all that water, but the full moon does what? All truth comes out in the light. All truth comes out in the light. So whatever this was that you had covered up with your emotions and you were trying to keep under bay, yeah, no, not anymore. You just got rocked, right? Many of you just got rocked. You're seeing the world in a whole new way. You're seeing some people in your life in a whole new way. And it may not feel good. It may not feel good. But it needed to happen. It needed to happen. Like when we are not on path, it's like a tower card to me, like tarot. So it reminds me of. But when we're not on path, or when we're dishonoring our soul's path and we're moving away from that energy, when we move away from what our souls came here to do, what we signed up for pre incarnation, that's when we start to have our lives implode around us, right? That's when we start to experience misery and disease and illness and heartache and despair and like all that stuff that's kind of low vibrational that keeps you in a state of fear, right? Fear has many faces, whether it's anger, resentment, discord, illness, disease. Like fear comes up in a lot of different ways in this reality. So we're no longer at a time where we need to like play this game of, oh well, like it's okay, like it's not okay. It's not okay. And energetically, all the energies that are coming in are showing you where it's not okay. If it's not okay from a soul's perspective, it's gonna start showing up in your 3D reality, right? And it can show up as a huge freaking wake up call, right? A big loss, a big shift, a big change, a big rocking of your energy where you just feel like the rug just got pulled from under your feet, right? But it doesn't have to be, because if you're grounded and if you're centered, then when the waves of life come at you, you're not getting thrown all over the place, right? You know that wherever you land in the storm, you're going to be good because you got planted there, right? Because you're a fertile seed and you know that everything is radiating. But for many of you that were not following the guidance that you got prior to that full moon, that tsunami, yeah, that full moon in Virgo, did not come to play. It did not come to play. And we're still feeling those energies right now. Bottom of the deck, shaman, ancient healing wisdom. Confirmation that some of you are shamans, shamankas. This is also about our ancestors coming in hot and heavy with all of this guidance and intelligence and wisdom and just knowledge and understanding that we have access to, right? I told you that you have access to every single one of your past lives. You have access to the ancient histories and the scripts and spiritual texts and knowledge, right? Elephants have a long memory. This is your memory all wrapped in here, right? This is the ancient wisdom that's here with the shaman. It's the same thing. You have that same energy with you. So it's time for you to tap into that as a divine masculine. Like really sit and be still and tap into your inner energies. Stop letting life throw you, right? Stop being so defensive. Stop thinking that you got to fight at every other moment, right? You don't have to force these things. You don't have to force these things. These things are here to bless you. These things are here to enliven you. These things are here to expand you. You don't have to force these things. You don't have to get so defensive again with that porcupine energy, right? You don't have to get so defensive. You can be confident and not be defensive. You can be confident and not be a prickly little bitch. Absolutely. And I know because I'm very confident. I'm very confident, but I don't get defensive. I'm not sitting here arguing with you back and forth. I'm not doing any of that. I stand in my truth. I say what I say. Your opinion is your opinion. I never looked at it that way. My opinion is my opinion. This is what it is. If I shift my opinion, great. If I don't, great. But I'm not standing there going back and forth with anyone about nothing. No, I am who I am, and this is what it is. And you take me as I am, or keep it banging. Real talk. I'm not going to lose sleep about it. I'll be all right. Next. Divine masculine. Stop being so damn defensive. It's time for you to shine, to radiate, to be who you are. We've been talking about this for a while, for a lot of you not standing in your path, like not choosing your light, trying to just do what used to be done. That's no. we're not at that point anymore. It's time to move forward. It's time for you to be all that you are incarnated to be. Like it's time for you to be the best and greatest version of yourself in every area of your life. Stop taking shorts. Stop giving yourself excuses to take shorts. It's not even about you taking shorts. It's you copping out or getting like you just being angry about it. Like, no, don't be mad at yourself. Forgive yourself and move on. Right? Yeah, we could have all did better. We could have all made better decisions. We could have, should have, would have. Yeah, that's great. Now what? Now what? This is where we're at right now. Okay, now what? This is where we're at today. Okay, now what? Now that we're here today, what's next? Right. Let's go. That's where we're at. Fuck all that yesterday shit. Let's deal with today. All right. Thank you for thank you, Sacred Destiny. What do we have, angels, for the divine masculines? I know, because I'm getting all emotional talking to them. Anything else? Of course, the courage card pops out because they just had confidence with the cougar. Of course, the courage card comes out because it's time to stand in your courage, stand in your truth, stand in your light, but not be defensive about it. You don't need to defend your truth. You standing in your light is not about you defending anything. It's about you just being the proudest version of yourself, knowing that you're going to keep moving forward, even though it seems hard, right? Even though it seems catastrophic sometimes, right? These waves are crashing into the rocks, right? And they can look really aggressive and it can look really scary and it can look like overwhelming, but it's also really powerful. And this is just a reminder of how powerful you are, how strong you are, that even though things are coming at you in life, you got it, right? You're strong like those rocks, and it doesn't matter how many times those waves come crashing in, crashing in, crashing in, crashing in, crashing in. This is a grounded energy, right? This is your grounded energy. So when this shit happens, you're still standing in your truth because you're grounded and you're centered and you got it. Because you remembered the truth of who you are. You remembered your inner power. You remembered the courage. You have the confidence to move forward. And if you get scared, call out to your angels and ancestors and guides. They got you. They're there to tell you. This is them telling you right now, like, you got this. Keep moving forward. Doesn't matter what life is looking like on the external. Don't worry about all of that. Remember who you are at an internal level. Remember your strength. Remember your power. Remember your majesty. Opportunities are coming before you with the spring equinox. So for many of you, you're going to start to hear something as we approach this new crescent moon, right? Doorways are opening. Pathways have been cleared. There's a big opportunity coming for you from this full moon going into the crescent moon, right? As we're heading towards the new moon. So keep your eyes and ears open for it, right? Keep your heart open for it. So when the opportunity presents itself, you're willing to step forward into it. We're going to get one more. Thank you, angels and guides. Let's get one more for the divine masculine. That went back in. This is hilarious. This was at the bottom of the deck. And I said, do I just show them this card or do I get one more? And they said, give them one more. But this was the card, thriving. This is what's on the other side of you releasing that defensiveness, right? This is what you're moving into in this season. You are thriving, new opportunities, like doorways opening, access to all your inner and ancient knowledge and wisdom. Like all of that is for you. All of that is happening. The sun is shining bright. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. Things are becoming illuminated. You have so much before you, and you're stepping into the season to be abundant, to be prosperous. Like that's what's coming with the spring, with the blossoming. Like that's happening in your finances as well. For many of you, that's happening in your finances. Like you're gonna see an increase in your money. Get the fuck out of here. What did I just say? What did I just say? Bottom of the deck, abundance. This is what's coming in for you this spring season. If you can ground yourself after whatever this was that just rocked your world, I'm telling you, you're gonna be good. And that wake up call for many of you, whatever this was, this rug being pulled from under your feet, was to bring in this divine abundance, right? So it may not feel like that. 22, I'm saying. It may not feel like that, but this is what's at the end of it, right? This is what's, you come from a storm, things start to clear up a little bit, right? You're starting to see the light, and then holy shit, the light is shining. And then boom, boom, baby. It's your time. Springtime has come. Springtime has come. I love this for you, Divine Masculine. I love this for you. All right. Thank you, angels and guys. Let's get some. Okay, okay. What did I tell you about your truth? Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. I stand in the light of truth. I told you that when you decide to step forward in your truth and your light, it's all lit. Yo, you can't. Let me tell you. Let me show you something. Let me explain. Let me explain you something. Truth comes with the light, right? This truth, this light truth, this truth that's within your heart of hearts, is going to bring you divine abundance if you decide to move forward with it. When you decide to stop lying to yourself about whatever it is that you're trying to pretend to keep yourself small from, right? Whatever this distorted belief system was that you picked up along the way as a child, whatever lie that person told you that you weren't enough, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're doing too much, you talk too much, you don't talk enough, whatever the fuck this was that you picked up along the way, it is time to let it go. That is not the truth of who you are at a soul level. At a soul level, from the perspective and the eyes of the Most High God, you are perfect. Loud enough, quiet enough, fat enough, skinny enough, light enough, dark enough, tall enough, short enough. You're perfect in the eyes of the divine. Millions of years have gone by with all this different DNA contributing to be who you are in this present moment. Your soul decided to incarnate at this time to help anchor light onto this earth because this is who you are. You are perfect. You are light. You are a child of the Most High God. You are the truth. You are literally divine truth. And so when you're moving away from who you are as a divine soul, you become miserable. And when we get too far off path, sometimes what? Tsunami's got to come in and wake us the fuck back up. No, it's like, no, wake Wake up, wake up, wake up. Remember who you are. This is who you are. This is who you are. You're not the darkness. You're not hidden secrets. No, this is who you are, divine masculine. This is who you are. Stand in your truth. Stand in your light. Opening to love, bottom of the deck. I love that. Thank you, angels and guides. What else do we have for the? I'm done. I want to throw something at y'all right now. Y'all are making me so mad. Cultivating prosperity, divine masculines. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. I'm sorry. Are we getting double messages again? The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Is this what you want? Because I feel like you do. I feel like you do. I feel like you're in alignment to it. If you're willing to stop playing small. If you're willing to stop judging and just being mad at yourself. Stop being so fucking defensive. You don't gotta defend nothing. This world is your oyster. Bottom of the deck, rising above, because, you know, how many more ways do they need to show you that you're the fucking sun? I see only beauty and grace. I'm going to pull out where are you? Oh, right? Thriving, rising above, thriving. I just wanted to make sure you're seeing all the messages that keep coming in for you. And then we have what? Following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Did I not tell you you're going to be hearing messages through music and sound? The angels are showing off today. Thank you, angels and guys. Following your bliss. When you follow your true north, when you follow your joy, your happiness in your heart, when you follow this energy, the abundance comes in. Prosperity comes in. Why? Because you decided to stand in your motherfucking truth and now your soul is singing. Exceeding expectations. Your life is never going to look the same. When you decide, oh, you make me mad. When you decide to stop with this bullshit and stop making the universe come in and rock your ass and just pay attention to your intuition, look at what's happening. And this goal, this dream, this desire that you have, right? You're nervous, you're defensive about it. It's, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to, my ego's in my ear, trying to talk me out of it. With the ego. The ego's got all my quills up, and I'm being all defensive about shit that I don't need to be defensive about, and being tight and argumentative about stuff that I don't need to be argumentative about because I'm trying to be supported and people are trying to come in and support me, but I'm so used to being hurt that I just, but when I get over this bullshit, when I get over that bullshit, when I decide to stand in my confidence again and to be bold and take a chance, it exceeds expectations. If you decide to take a chance, it will exceed your expectations. It is going to be more than you dream of. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. Look at that. You're gonna be rising above. Where does the lotus go? Right? In the swamps, in the muck, in the dirt, in the filthiest of the filthiest of things. The lotus comes coming out, beautiful petals, the most gorgeous flower, right? One of the most gorgeous flowers in the world comes out of the fucking disgusting yuck. So yeah, maybe you're in the yuck right now. Maybe that's where you came from. Maybe that's your background in this lifetime. Whatever the fuck the shit is. So what? So what? So what? So what? So what? You're here to thrive, to be abundant, to be prosperous, to be happy. And the whole freaking universe is supporting you at this time. Let me tell you, use this energy for your highest and greatest good. Have it take you to your highest and greatest timeline. Be open to receive the guidance and the help that you need to get on this path, because I'm telling you, you just focus on it. Just ground down into it. Just remember it's all good, and stop being defensive, and to really open your heart and to just get into alignment. It's about to be lit. And the knowledge and wisdom that you got coming in, man, listen, get it out there, right? You're going to hear messages. Maybe some of you are even musicians, right? Artists, like you're creating your music, and this is going to be the way that you're standing in your truth and sharing your light with the world. Do that, right? Some of you are writers. Do that. My girlfriend and I were talking about healers earlier, and I'm like, yeah, every healer, every client isn't for me. I'm not a veterinarian. I'm a healer, but not that. I do a lot of things. I don't really do animals. It's all good. I know plant moms. I'm not that necessarily. I just do what I can for the collective. Show it where I can. We all have talents and gifts and desires that need to be dealt with. You know what I mean? That needs to be put out there. And it's time for you to put your shit out there. So you're either gonna move along your soul's path, following the music of life, right? Where's our music? Following your bliss and being happy and moving through the path of life so that you can lead your life to this freaking abundance and this prosperity. You can do all of that. Or you can let this wave knock you off your feet and you can have the universe wake you the fuck up. An easier way. There's an easier way. There's an easier way. There's an opportunity come for you that's an easier way that's going to bring you joy, that's going to bring you happiness, that's going to bring you fulfillment. Look for the opportunities that are not always so clear to see. Keep yourself open, right? Keep yourself open. There's not a lot of light here, but there is light there. And it's an opportunity. Look beyond, right? Look beyond. This opportunity is not going to look the way you're expecting it to look, right? It's not going to look the way you're expecting it to look. It's kind of dark. You're not seeing things clearly, but it doesn't mean that that's not a great opportunity for you. Look beyond so you can be ready for this. When the lights come back on, that's what's lit, all right? All right, I'm done yelling at you. I love you so much, Divine Masculines. I really do, which is probably why I'm so passionate about this reading today. But I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. And I will see you guys later.